Hi, everybody. It's Craig Arun back with your Monday rundown of baseball here in the MLB, the 24th of August. And don't look now, it is week 0 of college football here this Saturday. So we are super excited. But let's build that bankroll 2 for the price of 1. You get our week pass. You get us both for 99 bucks. Yesterday, we both had 7-unit winners. I had the Padres. IC had the Diamondbacks. So get in on that. MLB pass at $200 value for just 99 bucks right here. DocSports.com/Craig Arun. At that same link, you can get the football pass for the week as well. So you'll have NFL preseason if we have any of those games, plus whatever we have for week 0 of college football. So make sure you get in on that right here. And, of course, get the MLB as well. Okay, I see. Let's go. Starting us off here, Boston and Miami, 2 teams that have been playing pretty good. Boston 7-3 their last 10 games. Miami going back a little ways. They're definitely over 500 and just a few games out of the last wild card spot. Boston favored -131, total 7.5. What do you like?
Suarez and Alcantara here. Suarez comes in 5 innings, 4 hits, and 4 runs against Arizona. He was able to pick up a win his last time out. But I got to tell you, I don't have as much faith in Suarez, if you will. At the end of the day, we forget that he's given up around 11 runs in about, 15 innings, and that's not very good at all. You combine that with Alcantara, who comes in 6 innings, 8 hits, and 3 runs. I love the fact he comes off back-to-back losses. He only held Cincinnati 3 hits on the road, and he's been phenomenal, to be honest with you. He went 7 innings and no runs against the Phillies, or 6 innings and no runs against the Mets, 7 innings and no runs against the Angels. I think this is inflated simply because it's Boston. Give me Miami plus the 119 or so, and by tomorrow it should be higher. Craig, Tampa Bay minus the 138 against Detroit here. Total 8, Rasmussen versus Valdez. Who do you like?
Remember, when the Rays had it was like a 7 or 8 game lead in their division over the Yankees and a little more over the Red Sox. Don't look now. This team has played really poorly. They are 3 games up on the Yankees, only 6 games up on the Red Sox. And now they're on the road. So now they did have that big road trip where they won, 9 in a row. So I think maybe they got away from home. Maybe it's better for them. I like them here. It's kind of a must-win spot. They're facing a Detroit team that's won. Well, I think they've lost 5 in a row and 8 of their last 9. So this is a Detroit team going nowhere fast now. Give me Tampa Bay minus 138. I think Rasmussen gets back to where he was early in the year and gives Tampa Bay a nice win here. Colorado and Washington. Washington minus 186, total 8. 2 of the worst teams lately. Washington 2-8 the last 10 games. Colorado 3-7. Somebody's got to win. I see. Who do you like?
I've always believed when 2 really bad teams hook up, games have a tendency to go over the total. Fantastic. Feltner here comes in. Feltner went 5 innings, 8 hits, and 7 runs against the Dodgers. He got rocked last time, so I do expect him to bounce back a little bit here. But then again, that's probably one of his worst starts. But then again, he got rocked against the Reds, and he got rocked the next game against the Brewers. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Cavalli comes in here, 6 innings, no runs against Texas, 8 innings, no runs against the Cubs. Really sharp starts. He actually went 6 innings, no runs against the Rockies at Colorado. He's had 21 strikeouts, 29 strikeouts. How in the world do we go against him? I will tell you this, though. I like the over because I think the Rockies are going to be an active dog. I think Cavalli's going to have a letdown likely. And I also think Washington's offense is going to pick up a little bit because they just got swept by Miami. Give me the over 8 between these 2 teams. Texas plus 110 dog against the White Sox. Both these teams need these wins. Total 8.5. What do you like?
Rocker has lost Texas has lost Rocker's last 4 starts. He's not been terrible, but when you're Texas that doesn't score a lot of runs easily, it's just like the margin's really low, and they're facing a White Sox team that beat the Mets 2 of 3. And remember how good the Mets have been playing. So those were impressive wins. And now that you look at this White Sox team, they're up 3.5 in their division. I think they're going to win this series by starting with this win today, and I think they're going to be up probably 4.5, maybe even 5.5 after this series. Give me the White Sox, good value here at minus 130. Next game, Cleveland and the Angels. Cleveland with Messick on the mound, totals 8. Cleveland's favorite minus 154, facing Clausen and the Angels, and Cleveland coming off that nice sweep of the bad Rockies. What do you like?
Cleveland, of course, winning 4 straight. They're still not at 500, 1 game under 500. Messick comes into this game. He went 6 innings and 1 run against the Giants, and he lost. He's lost now back-to-back games. He really needs to come through here. He has not faced the Angels this year, or he did. He went 6 innings, 4 hits, and 2 runs. to his credit. So he did beat him last time. But the problem is he comes off 10 strikeouts in his last game. He has this tendency to have a letdown after double-digit strikeouts, but he has lost back-to-back games. I'll give him that. Klassen comes in here, 7 innings, 1 hit, and no runs against Houston. Phenomenal. 6 innings, 2 runs against Texas. Awesome. 4 innings, 1 run against Miami. Awesome. He's been really sharp, but I will tell you this. He's given up around, 14, 15, 18 walks in his last 5 starts. Cleveland really needs this game. And Messick, for what it's worth, does come off back-to-back losses. Give me Cleveland to get it done. Craig, the Cubs avoided that sweep, and they clobbered. That was one of our leans on our videos. They clobbered Seattle 19-2. They're facing Arizona here, which is a team that I backed who won 5-3 because they put up a 5 spot in the bottom of the inning late against the Reds. Gosman versus Kelly. Who do you like?
Yeah, 2 pitchers that I would rather go against. You got to pick one here. How about you stay away from a side in this game? Gosman, in his 3 starts, they've won 2 of his 3 starts since he come over in the trade from Toronto, but he wasn't great. He's given up 11 earned runs in those 3 games, so it wasn't like he was unbelievable. And then you have Kelly here that was terrible early, got a little better, and then lately he's kind of regressed back to the struggle. 6 earned runs in each of his last 2 games, so 12 earned runs in just 9 innings. How about we play the over here, over 9 runs? This Arizona team has gone over 7 of the last 10 games. I think this is another over game. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on all the great content we have here at Doc Sports. Philly, nice comeback win, walk-off winner by a home run late. Philly's with Wheeler, their ace on the mound, -114, total 6.5 versus Gilbert, probably their best starter, right? So what do you like here?
Yeah, Philadelphia coming off that nice series against St. Louis, nice series against Miami, a nice series against Minnesota. If you're counting at home, that is 9 straight wins, 3 straight series sweeps of 3 games. Very impressive. Seattle, of course, comes in, and as a Braves fan, that makes me worry. Seattle, of course, comes off of 2-19 loss against the Cubs. That's 17 runs, and that is not a football score. They got clobbered. So you expect them to maybe bounce back, but they're still 7 games under 500. I don't know how motivated they are, but I guess they're still trying to make a run at it. Yeah, Wheeler, who comes in here, 5 innings, 2 hits, and 2 runs against Miami. He pitched very well. He has not pitched against Seattle this year. To his credit, I don't think he wants to be the one that stopped the run here. Do I really trust Gilbert to get it done? He did go 5 innings, 3 hits against Milwaukee, which isn't a bad start, but he's also given up like 9 walks in his last 3 games, which has been a little shaky. And, he's had several games of 3 runs or more. In fact, 4 out of his last 6 starts or 5 out of his last 7 starts are 3 runs or more. I'm going to take Philadelphia to keep it going. I don't think Wheeler's going to stop the train here. Craig, Minnesota here facing the Athletics. Minnesota coming off a difficult series against Padres. They got swept. They're Matthews versus Springs, total 10.5. What do you like?
Yeah, the A's, what a series. They beat Houston 2 of 3, 7-6, I think it was yesterday. So the bat showed up. If you haven't followed, Sacramento is a minor league ballpark that the A's are playing in last year, this year, and next year until they move to Vegas. And this ballpark just gives up lots of home runs. 2 struggling pitchers here. I think this is a overplay. I also like the A's at an underdog place at +139. I think if it's high scoring, I think that favors the A's. And Minnesota's just really struggled on the road this year, 9 games below 500 on the road. 2 games left. Pittsburgh at San Diego. San Diego's playing really good. 7-3 their last 10 games. Robbie Ray coming over from the Giants has been pretty daggone good. San Diego favored -104, total 7.5, facing Ashcraft in Pittsburgh.
San Diego, of course, beating Minnesota in their last series, but of course, Minnesota's terrible. So that doesn't say anything. Ashcraft is a stud. He beat Detroit 8 innings, 1 run. He beat Miami on the road, and Miami is a pretty good team. 9 innings, 1 run, 10 strikeouts. I've been really impressed with him so far. He has not faced San Diego this year, which is not of benefit to them. I think he probably comes through. I think there is a reason why Pittsburgh is favored here. Nothing against Robbie Ray, but Robbie Ray is, we forget that he's 34 years old. Good pitcher, good veteran. 6 innings, 1 run against the Mets. 4 innings, 2 runs against Milwaukee. Do I trust him to put together 3 straight quality, wins? Not exactly. But he went 6 innings, 1 run against Pittsburgh, so Pittsburgh has that angle too, that little revenge. Give me Pittsburgh to get it done. All right, Craig, last game here. Cincinnati, your Reds. Finishes off perfectly for us. Burns versus Wisenhunt. Cincinnati minus the 151 here against San Fran. Who do you like?
That's too bad what San Francisco has kind of done the last decade. It's just like, they seem to be right there at times, like, oh, we're going to make a free agent, or we're going to, spend some money. And it's just like, it just never has worked. And this year they finally blew it up. Like we just talked about Robbie Ray leaving and a bunch of other guys. And it's, this team's just playing like they've been given up on. And the Reds, they haven't been given up on yet. This young team continues to battle. And you know who they really battle for? Burns, the starter tonight, the rookie starter. Guess what? He's pitched 24 games this year. The Reds have won 18 of them. He's only lost 2 games. I think he's 12-2 on the year as far as his record. But 18-6 is the Reds' record when he pitches. It's a gift of a price. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near this. I'm guessing this will probably go off in the mid -165-ish. I still think that's value. The Reds are just that much better when Burns is on the mound. Give me Burns and the Reds minus the 150s, and I'll get all the way up to -165. All right, that's what we like for today. Don't forget, you want to get on our top plays. We come off 7-unit winners, double. We both won 7-unit winners yesterday. Get on our 2-for-1 MLB week pass, just $99 right here, DocSports.com/Craig Arun. Get our MLB pass. Also at that same link, you can get the football pass. It's up for the week already, so you'll get all of our plays for the last week of the preseason and week 0 of college football. So it's $99 for a week as well. Good luck. See you again tomorrow.